So first we finished college and we moved to Nicaragua, where we wanted to figure out what Jesus meant when he said, "Blessed are the poor." So we went and we lived in a mountaintop village with no power, no water, no transportation, and we just lived there. We learned a ton and tried to help some, but spent a year there. Then we were in China for 2 years, where we taught English in the most polluted city in the world. And then we were in South Africa for 3.5 years, first directing a pilot microfinance project, and then we were teaching at a seminary, anthropology and intercultural communication and leadership. And we came back to the US a couple years ago.
So we came back to the United States without any jobs, and we really felt like we experienced in 6 months exactly what most of our peers had experienced in the last 12 years, all condensed together. We were trying to figure out how to manage our money in a very unequal world. We were trying to figure out how to have real community in an individualistic culture. We were trying to figure out what kinds of jobs we should have, what was our calling now here in the United States, and how to live a meaningful life with 2 kids, cars, jobs, busy lives, all the things that fill our North American lives. And trying to feel like our lives were meaningful, but not have that be wrapped up in everything that we were trying to accomplish. And so the book really came out of that time when we had come from feeling like everyone said what we were doing was so amazing, to now not feeling amazing or adventurous or like our lives were all that exciting at all, but trying to have that be an ordinary adventure and live a meaningful life for God right where we were.
We found a lot of friends that were passionate about living well. They wanted to follow Jesus, but they got stuck with life. And they had mortgages and furniture and kids and jobs that they loved and were doing good stuff, but they felt like they wanted more. They thought, I need to do more to be the kind of person that I'm supposed to be, to fulfill my calling. And in some cases that might be true, but in some cases it was just missing the point that they could be the person that God wanted them to be right where they were. And so that was a big part of why we wrote the book, because who doesn't want a little bit more adventure in their life? And who doesn't feel a little bit trapped with their current existence wherever it is, sort of a grass is greener feeling?
So what we hope people take away from the book is a sense that you can be ordinary and live a life for Jesus, that his calling doesn't have to take you off to crazy places, but at the same time that you can find extraordinary things that you can do right in the midst of where you are. So it's at the same time forcing people to ask a lot of questions of their life, maybe to feel less comfortable where they are, but also to feel like they're okay where they are. They don't have to necessarily feel like they have to run off to the next bigger and better thing. So it's a shot of gumption for people, hopefully.